Gavi, but it was well read.
Let's see now.
Sergio Roberto with the shot, takes a deflection. Went to Gavi.
Who had a clear chance, a clear header to score, and then the ball went to the far post, and he was back in. But look at the position. I think it's Lewandowski, the one that he has the ball is played back to Marcos Alonso and scored. But Lewandowski was completely alone, so good defending for Espanyol.
Rafinha delivers. It's Christensen coming in at the back post in the end. I think
Darden
turns neatly away from Pedri. Pedri's ball over the top. Rafinha running in again. He's up against Sergio Roberto. Support is arriving. He goes for goal and nutmeg. No whistle from Mateo Lacos. Vinicius. He might not need him, and in the end, that's an important challenge.
We are not talking anymore about Eric Garcia. And Eric
Pedri feeds Ansu Fati. Ansu Fati with the cross. It's out Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba's cross.
I think at the moment they're doing pretty good.
Here's Pedri. Pressure now from Pedri. Side trail here by one Marcos Alonso goal to the ridiculous.
Of that pressure, and this is a foul.
Frankie de Jong delivers the corner. And swinging, and
I think it's going to be very useful. Today still cannot be playing wide with the players very wide and
counter. Joselu does well to take that down on his chest, but he's outnumbered. It's the ball played out to the right touchline. It comes in from Ansu Fati, or it would have come in from Ansu Fati had Oscar Gil not.
They will commit some mistakes in the build-up, and they decided to. You're still 0-0. I mean, you can keep concentrating.
Rafinha shoots. It's fumbled by the goalkeeper. No, it's not.
They're playing wide, the diagonal balls. That's very good what they're doing. But
Ansu Fati was pulled back there, and that's a Barcelona
fifth option in Barcelona as a centre back.
Yeah, and he needed that. In Spain we call it reflex. Pete, I don't know how do you want me to do. We've not there.
Exactly.
Lamed, and he's found Oscar Gil. Oscar Gil with the cross now. It's beyond Eriaba. His cross is blocked by Sergio Gomez. Another.
The fact that they need to play from side to side
So steps in and sends that one back to Marc-Andre ter Stegen. Here's Frankie the
set piece play by Espanyol.
Jordi Alba with the enticing cross and
so long now, and some pressing for Barcelona.
Brian Olivan, I should have said, not Sergio Gomez. Good
approaches, one chance, so I'm sure he will have more chance.
Ansu lets that run, it's clear. Well, he's right, they're still in it. Ball played forward to Frankie de Jong.
But 10.
Jordi Alba.
If they're going to go back to 4-3-3.
Cross to the back post. Lewandowski takes it
to the box. Good shot and more offensive and possible.
Ball over the top for Ferran Torres to chase. Laid off by de Jong. Lewandowski.
On and off the pitch, isn't he?
Well, I mentioned earlier that he's now the
Esposito, if he comes on for Calero, is off Lewandowski's.
The earlier chance from Lewandowski. Brathwaite. Joselu wants the early ball, but not that sort of. Three players making runs ahead of him.
And talking about Xavi Hernandez, he just called Sergio Busquets. So,
well, this is the job of the manager, isn't it? To try to convince players that they're still there. It's true that they are still there. There's one goal away, and the game now is a little bit more level than in the first half. So there's not much you can say from the bench. We cannot give long instructions, so you have to go for short ones. And this is a very perception as a fullback when you're marking a winger. And
Lewandowski through to Ansu Fati. The keeper comes out to Marc-Andre ter Stegen.
Another Olivan. Brian al suelo, no. Don't throw yourself.
Who had a clear chance, a clear header to score, and then the ball went to the far post, and he was back in. But look at the position. I think it's Lewandowski, the one that he has the ball is played back to Marcos Alonso and scored. But Lewandowski was completely alone, so good defending for Espanyol. Well, this is the job of the manager, isn't it? To try to convince players that they're still there. It's true that they are still there. There's one goal away, and the game now is a little bit more level than in the first half. So there's no